Hope you're having a great day today. I just did a quick live video over in the GL Realty Group business page, working on some Q&As for home buyers and sellers. So that's always fun. This page is a little different, so I'm going to go in a different direction. I got off a call today, and something that came up in that group call was, how comfortable are you with saying no? It's a tough one for a lot of us. Like, how easy is it for you to say no? And the saying goes, when you say yes to something, what are you saying no to? And that's, I think, the kicker. So how many times have you worked with a client and immediately you knew that it might not be your ideal client and you should say no? But yet, because as a real estate agent, we are looking for the next deal, the next closing. So when you have to ask yourself, should I be working with this client? And if the answer is no, then it should be a hard no to let that person know that, hey, we're just not meant to work together, and maybe you should work with another agent, and maybe I can help you find that right person for you. Or how many times have you worked with a seller that wanted to overprice their house? And sometimes within a range, I would say it's okay. But if they're like way out of the ballpark, are you okay with turning down that listing, or are you just going to take an overpriced listing that's not going to sell? That's going to be miserable to make those weekly contacts to, when you have to tell them your house isn't showing, and you probably should have said no. I've told the story before that one of the best listing appointments, the most confident listing appointment I ever went on, was one where I knew I wasn't going to take the listing because he was way out of the ballpark on his listing price. And it's odd that I was so confident, and we sat and we talked for almost an hour, and we left on good terms. And I told him no, and it was a great feeling. And sometimes I like to channel that when I'm talking to new people. I've taken listings that I shouldn't have taken, and I realized it up front, but I still did it because I wanted to make the deal. I wanted to make the money and have that closing. But in the end, it took all of my energy, all of my good energy, and I gave it my all. And in the end, I got a bad review from her, a bad survey, and it killed me for weeks. Like, how is this even possible? And I should have said no right away. I should have realized that this person is a taker and I'm a giver. Sucks the energy out of you. So I ask, how comfortable are you with saying no when you know one way or the other you're either going to give too much energy or you're going to save your energy? So it's just a thought that I had today, and even right now, I'm not selling a whole lot anymore, and there's some opportunities right now that I need to say no to, and I need to be okay with that. So just my thought for today, how comfortable are you with saying no? Have you turned down a client? Have you said no to a listing? I'm curious. So comment if you've been in that situation. Comment if you've said yes and regretted it later. Comment if you've said no and felt amazing afterwards. Another thing that Hank says is subtraction leads to multiplication. And I truly believe this. Sometimes we have to subtract some things from our lives in order to move forward and do the things that matter most. So just a thought for today. Hope y'all are having a great day. I made a post earlier. I might be inviting some more people to this group, so I'm hoping that everyone is getting something out of this. Talk to you all later.